So hello to today's video, which unfortunately due to Warthunder's recent patch invalidating all the replay files that I have on standby, is probably me going to be talking about the new Thermodynamics system over a black screen because I can't get gameplay. Sorry. Anyway, the new Thermodynamics system. I'm going to start by talking about the way that the new Thermodynamics system displays, and then I'm going to go on to why I think it's a brilliant change for Warthunder. So, first off, the UI. There's 4 different colours now for warning, and then there's standard white. White is you're perfectly fine for temperature. Then you get light yellow, which means that you have from 5 to 10 minutes left. This is a sort of good thing. This is more of what the yellow used to mean for the temperatures on the old system. Then you go into orange, which is 5 to 2 minutes. Which is coming up to where the timer used to be. Then you go into the red zone. Now the red zone is what the timers used to be. It effectively replaces the timers. So once you see red, you've effectively got 2 minutes or less. Then when it starts flashing red, that basically means you have 30 seconds to cool down or your engine's going to start killing itself. Now, good thing about this change is that there's a lot more information being thrown at you through the UI. You're not just being told the temperature and whether you have a timer. You're being told what the engine temperature is, what the engine temperature is doing to the engine itself, and how long you can run at that temperature. Now, the new thermodynamic system, it is a really good change. It's much more accurate to history, it's much more accurate to real life, and it means that you can legitimately try and manage your temperatures to see if you can get some more IAS or airspeed out of the plane at the cost of possibly overheating the engine. Now, the engine itself is going to be, let's take the P-47 for example. You can see the huge cowl flaps around it. You're now able to manually control those cowl flaps to manually cool or heat up the engine. This is a very good change considering that those cowl flaps cause a lot of drag. They always used to, they always have. Now you can alter that drag if you really need to go fast. But the thing is you're going to overheat your engine massively, because there's no cooling going through it. The same is true of water-cooled engines like on the Spitfire Mark 22 or Mark 24 with the huge water coolers under the wings. Now, what this allows you to do is it allows you to much more micromanage the temperatures if you need to. The instructor will still take care of it in realistic, and it doesn't apply to arcade, but it allows for much more accurate tuning of the engine temperature in things like simulator or realistic if you're using a joystick. What this allows you to do is it allows you to micromanage the engine temperature, make sure where it is where it needs to be. And if you need speed, you can sacrifice possible overheating in order to get that little bit faster and try and evade or catch up to an enemy. What they've also done, which is very good, is they've removed ridiculous nuclear heating on things like the F7F Tigercat and the F8F Bearcat. Due to the new thermodynamic system, they don't overheat because the cowl flaps are a lot more effective. They have a lot better cooling, and they can do a lot more with their cooling. This is a very good change, considering the one limiting factor of those things that prevented them from doing what they needed to do, which is boom and zoom, and forcing them to turn fight, was the fact that the engines overheated before they could get to altitude, even at 100% throttle. Anyway, so this is my review on the new thermodynamic system. I'm sorry there's no gameplay for today, but unfortunately Warthunder invalidated all the replay files. I had some good replays lined up, I just hadn't gotten around to recording them yet because I was at college. I can't do that anymore, which means that I'll have to get more gameplay either today or tomorrow. Anyway, this is basically my opinion on the thermodynamic system. Make your own opinion if you want to, let me know what it is in the comments. Anyway, hope you have a nice day, hope you enjoyed the video, even though it's technically a podcast thing, I don't even know what to call it. Anyway, I hope you had fun listening to me ramble on about that, and I hope you have a nice day.